people have been waiting and begging and are so electrified by the fact that we're going to report on the stories that the mainstream media are hiding.
There's a famous moment in the film Captain Phillips, which a lot of people will have seen, where, you know, their ship gets hijacked by Somali pirates, and one of the pirates looks Tom Hanks in the eye and says, "Look at me, I'm the captain now." And I think for the media, they've had that realization recently, Tommy, because you're basically taking their place. You're looking them in the eye and saying, "Look at me, I'm the media now." You're a journalist now, you're a commentator. They absolutely freaked out when you had the temerity to get a microphone and go to Westminster to report on a national breaking news event that had just happened. They just couldn't fathom what was going on. How panicked has the media become in just the short space of time that you've actually dared to challenge their narrative, especially as relates to the Westminster attack?
They're panicked. And with that Westminster attack, I was there. I was 2 minutes away making a video, ironically, about a warning about the threat Islam poses to us. I'm enjoying what I'm doing currently. When I'm seeing journalists, I had one from The Guardian, and I'm interviewing them. I'm interviewing them. So for years, they've been interviewing me. I'm going up to them and interviewing them on their knowledge. If they're reporting on people who are opposing Islam, what's their knowledge on Islam? And I'm not shocked, actually, but their ignorance is so bad. Like, for example, I asked this Guardian journalist, have you read the Quran? No. What do you understand about Sharia? Nothing. What about the life of Muhammad, the man that these people are protesting about his actions? Have you read about his life? No. Just ignorance, complete ignorance on an issue that they've been reporting about for 10 years.
You can see it in the video here, Tommy. You went up to this Guardian journalist and he had basically no idea what was going on about Antifa, right? He didn't even know that they were being violent.
Well, that's the point. He did. He'd seen them because he walked with me. He saw how violent they were. And the reason why we're doing this is to show the other side. So I for so long, I've been at English Defence League demonstrations. The media will run violence at EDL rally as 30 arrested. Now, I've known for years those 30 that were arrested were far left Antifa fascists, and the EDL would have been behaved at their demonstration. So I went to this demonstration here, and I actually called the journalist out. I said, "Are any of you going to report the truth? I've watched as men with balaclavas have attacked people. Will any of you report this?" Well, I said, the reason why we're here is to report the truth. Not to give a favourable slant, but just tell people the truth, which is what people want. And I took a good moment with him to remind him that the Guardian are in financial disarray. They're losing money. They're begging for donations, and their time is up. And for the mainstream media, it's a good way of saying to the mainstream media, meet the new media, because people have been waiting and begging and are so electrified by the fact that we're going to report on the stories that the mainstream media are hiding. We're going to report on the things that they don't want to tell. We're going to make sure people are fully aware of here's what's going on, here's who's doing it, and here's how it's happening.
And they're incredibly nervous about it. Tommy, we've got about 20 seconds left. Just tell people where they can find your work on Rebel and on Twitter.
On Twitter, which is my Twitter page, on Rebel, join Rebel on YouTube. Follow us. We've got so much content coming out. We're going tonight to we're going to see another journalist tonight. We're going to confront him, just ask him to back up his views, back up his points that he's writing about.
And you are the author of Enemy of the State. People can find that on amazon.co.uk, amazon.com. Tommy, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks a lot.
There goes Tommy Robinson. We'll be back with another segment. Breaking news on the Alex Jones Show live, Infowars.com. We'll be back. Don't go away.
In ancient times, man roamed the earth in a constant state of hunting or being hunted. Introducing Caveman, where cutting-edge science meets ancient super nutrients. Secure your bottle right now at InfoWarsStore.com.